I would like to say, thank you for inviting me to this talk, man. I really appreciate it. Maybe shed some light on some of the things that I've been thinking about as far as what makes us happy, what brings us joy. Cause I'm a good spirited person, me personally. I like to be happy all the time. I don't like a lot of drama. A lot of people say they don't like drama, but a lot of people like drama. So where where do we walk our path? Where does our path lead us to? And how do we find that our purpose in our path? Since I was young, even though I wanted to be an athlete, and I just because I was rough, so I like to just do things. But as I look into my older years, I still find myself, hitting plateaus here and there. You know, just trying to make sure I'm a good role model for my children, but yet still I feel like I'm searching for something. My piece of it. My purpose. I love fitness. I love being able to help people out. I have clients and, oh, I've been struggling. I can't lose this weight. And they come to me, in a week or two or three, they see changes immediately and they love it. I mean, to be able to help somebody feel good within and out in their skin, and that change that comes upon them, that excitement, that drive, you could just see it in their eyes and their spirit, and it changes everything about them. And that right there, I find joy in that. Whether I know if that's my purpose or not, I like it. I have an older lady that she's young in spirit though. She's amazing. She came with me with so much life, and in the last few weeks, I could just see the more life. She's filled in herself. Like, she's always coming to me. She's so excited to show me her path that she's, I lost 2 more pounds today, coach. She always gonna give me a little trouble, but she always does the work. And to be a mature older woman, I mean, she got drive and go, and she has a passion for whatever it is that her goal was, to be able to come to me and ask me to help her out. But it's those moments, that just bring me life, So for the meantime, my purpose right now, bringing joy to others that maybe can't do it on their own, as far as physical fitness. Finding that level where, we feel comfortable within our skin, because sometimes we lose it. I've been there. I was down, working really hard, man, to obtain my pro card in men's physique. I worked hard day in and night, sacrificed so much, sacrificed time with my family, sacrifice, food that I love to eat. It's just understanding that sacrifice for a goal that I had for myself. And in one moment, losing it, I lost it. And within that moment, I think because I'm so happy all the time, I always have a smile. I always try to stay in good spirit, but I didn't know I was depressed. I didn't know I was going through something, because I was just like, okay, next, But when I really sat down with myself, I knew I was depressed about, a lot of things, having to have surgery, all the hard work I put in. Now I had to sit myself on the shelf and it just changed my whole mindset. I started eating whatever, doing whatever, not worried about my fitness because I was like, well, I can't work out. Every time I try, I feel like my shoulder's about to detach. So, my training, I kind of fell back from that as well. My personal training, I kind of fell back from that as well. And so when I kind of woke up out of my stupor, I knew what it was. It was a little depression because I couldn't eat. Sometimes I couldn't sleep, but people wouldn't know that because I don't show that, because I try to always be a light, a smile, something for those around me, and I figured, in time, it'll get better. It's got to get better. It can't get worse. I won't let it get worse. And, just having amazing people around me helped me find my focus, my drive. As I start to get better, I started to pull myself up out of that funk and realizing that, I do have something to give. And I wanted to give it, and I wanted it back for myself as well. So I clicked, and it was just recently clicking and finding my drive again, for fitness, getting back into gear, driving, pushing. And I look at myself in the mirror now. I recognize myself. It's a terrible thing when you can look in the mirror and you don't recognize yourself, and it kind of scares you. So it may be somebody out there going through that same thing, where whatever depression they was in, whatever funk they was in, not knowing how to get out of it, not knowing what their purpose is, but finding it, just keep moving, keep driving and not giving up, because, where there's a will, there's a way. You can find it, and just keep pushing, and you will get to that cloud, you will get to that dark spot. And then once you get to that spot, you see the light again.